Now then, the back after the qualifiers, fortunately didn't qualify. A combination of playing against pretty much the two best players in the tournament, a bit of unluck when it comes to drawing, and a few minor mistakes all ended up adding up and didn't really work out. But it is what it is. There wasn't too much I could have done, I don't think, in a lot of the matchups. I've watched it back. There was a couple of little mistakes, but I think by and large, I played all right. Um, if you do want to watch the games from that and everything, I'm going to upload it as like a member video. So if you click the join button below this video, gives you all the information for memberships. It's only 99p, and I'll have all the games will be on there if you do want to watch that from the stream at the weekend. Now, today I'm playing a bit of relics because I don't have any brain cells and I just want something kind of brainless to slam. So the sort of difference now is that it's nowhere near as oppressive as it used to be. You can't Caranthea, anything you want, so we're not running Bloody Mistress because it kind of doesn't make sense to. And so we're just going like a Koshi kind of route. I've seen people have done like a fruits kind of build, running, things like Griffins and then Mamuna to pull them back out later, which I think is a fair enough route to go, but I think I prefer the Koshi kind of variant. It's a little unfortunate if you don't draw your Koshi, but it's a card game. Sometimes you don't draw the right cards. So I won't ramble on too much with this. I think the only thing you need to keep in mind with this deck is you're really looking to get that carryover in the form of a She Who Knows. So in round 2 you can push super short, and then you have like a 4-5 card round in round 3 where your Koshis are just developing a lot. You play a couple of units to trigger the Thrive, and it plays for a huge amount of points. So that's it for me, and now we'll go into the games. Alright, I'd love to see what this is. I mean, if this... It's most likely to be like Gedinith and Melusine. I've literally just cut... what do you call it from the list? Javier put in a squirrel. I mean, we can still get away with it. We would like... I mean, we've got Koshi in hand. I'm never putting that one back. We kind of like a consume. I mean, we can work with this. This just plays really nicely around, a Delirium or a Giga Scorpion, anything like that. Okay. Exactly where we do it. So we can split that down. It'll be a 2. Just jam that down, and good to go. Good to go. Hopefully we don't get pushed too far on red coin. Oh, it is Mel. Not quite enough to get Sabbath, unfortunately. But we can play Rat Catcheress. Keep this at 4. We'll separate it next turn. Slam down a Witch Apprentice. Could also pop a Cave Troll down. And this is fine. We're going to deal. Put us down to 25, but we don't lose Sabbath, which is the important thing. And I think we should be fine getting out of this round. We can play... Our next play is probably just going to be like Cave Troll, and then we'll drop down She Who Knows. I'm also not running Mamuna, just because without Griffins it kind of feels a bit so-so. This is looking okay. Alright. That's obviously a little bit scary, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Stacking the rain doesn't matter because no Ryogen. Getting a little unlucky on these rain pings, aren't we? But yeah, we just pass here. We're going to gain like 2 more points from Avru. But we're going to gain 2 points from Witch Apprentice. So they basically need to develop like 13 points here. 11, because this will tick twice. That's not enough, so yeah, needs the leader. Alright, I'll take that trade. Ratcatcheress carried through. They call something like a Giga Scorpion now, kills that like instantly, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, don't need you. And we don't need you. Just see what they get up to here. Fair enough. Alright, well, I mean, we want to shorten up the round anyway, and carrying through a Ratcatcheress doesn't exactly hurt, so... And we can be a little bit flexible with our Nero. Like, we can just grab a Lesser Witch if we want to get value off Mushy Truffle. It's probably just going to be Squirrel, though. You're a problem. You're definitely a problem. But, you know, for now, we can just chill out a little bit. That's unfortunate. I mean, they maybe missed a bit of a trick there because hitting Ratcatcheress was probably a bit better, but is what it is. Is what it is. Looks like they're kind of going for it, so I think we're just going to have to grab Caranthea here. Where are you? Oh, there. They do get a pass here. I don't think they want to pass though. Wow. Wow. That's okay for us though, we can just play Mushy Truffle. And then literally we're guaranteed to be able to use Squirrel to just get rid of Melusine, because that's what I'm assuming they're doing, right? They're trying to shorten up the round, pull Mel in around 3, job's a good one. But we can just kind of say no to that. Yeah, let's not mess about. Not give them any chance. But I think what we'll do is we'll slam down Koshi, use Leader, and then we'll go straight into Witch Apprentice, and then Wisp Weavess to close us out. Because when this comes down, it generates 6, 7, 6, 7, 9, 16. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Alright, change our mind. We're going Raintro instead. Next turn this will play... It's a little awkward what we want to do. I mean, we can play like Witch's Apprentice here. Actually, this was bad planning. We could have put Woodland Spirit here, played Witch Apprentice here, and then Mushy Truffle, but... Yeah. That's absolutely fine. just go here. Just holding this as a 6, just in case the... I mean, I don't reckon they generate tons of rain, but being able to remove Ulmar would obviously be very nice. Or not. Or not. Yeah, but it still works out. Is there, Big Drifter's right, is a little sad. I mean, they can grab Coral, so they get an 8.1, but, cool. And let's just get a clean hit there. 14 points, they got 6. I'm assuming that's the Sig Drifters. Oh, well. Fair enough. Fair enough. Obviously pretty close. Well, I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, Alumni is going to be fun, isn't it? Alumni is definitely going to be fun. So if it's like Siege or something. I mean, I guess we're on red. Maybe we can do something about this. Hear the curp in my voice. Don't want. Okay. I mean, we obviously are missing Chihunas, all of the Crones. We don't have Koshi in hand, so it's a little scary for future Caranthias, but I guess we can see. We can see. Third Prince is obviously really nice in this matchup. Just being able to eat an alumni is nice.
It's not about why, it's about why not.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, this is looking more and more like we're just doing a good old pass on 7. Brafard's out early is totally fine. I don't want to use Third Prince here. Spellweavers will be a problem going forward, so to see one out now is absolutely fine with me.
Rubbish in, rubbish out. Pass it again. Not
Cool. We can still use this. Go for you. And while we can, we'll split it down. What we'll probably do is just play like Gankian. Just something to pass us out of the round.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria. Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you.
What can you do? What can you do? It's always looking like is we'll leave the R2s as students alone, and we'll just focus on removal of the Banard students. So we'll eat them with Third Prince, banish them with Squirrel, that kind of stuff.
May your blade never dull. May your hand never waver.
And yeah, we pass every time now. Yeah, this is just always a pass. Dip out while we can. Not a terrible situation. Obviously, they've got the R2s as students up, but it's not about how tall it gets. It's about removing, making it so like both students don't get up. If that makes sense. And we hit Koshi, which is obviously very nice if they're thinking of bleeding. She Who Knows, which is also very nice. Drop here. Okay, that works out. Resilience with a 2. We can use this round for like setting up a bit of carryover going forwards. We'll have to see how much they want to do in this round. Still Mr. Nero though.
As you command.
You're a problem. You are a big problem. Probably worth just slamming Cave Troll down. I don't know though. I don't want to play that and then them just pass, because then we feel kind of sad, don't we? Also kind of don't want to play that because it just gets boiling oiled. I guess we can just squirrel and get rid of that student. Yeah. Make a future Shani not as great. Obviously they'll still be able to pull spell weavers, but
Wager I can cast
yeah.
with me foot.
Yeah, let's just cut that one out nice and early. We almost don't want him to pass now, because She Who Knows will be really sad.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Alright.
So, shall we warm up with a
Because we haven't hit any of our crones, we cannot deal with that. But we didn't hold Squirrel for it either. Just because there was a very high chance of just Shani straight away. We kill it, we don't get to remove it in time. Thinking next it's probably going to be Ratcatcheress. If they pass, like at any point we want to be in a position where we can just play She Who Knows and carry through and we're good to go.
Raffard would see us dissolved.
Alright. Obviously get a lot of pings on this, which is great. Absolutely great. We don't want to play this into it, purely because Deltkirk kills this, and then they have 4 pings, and they basically just kill Ratcatcheress. So we can just play this out. Maybe should have done the Mushy Truffle instead, actually, thinking about it.
Resistance to fire.
Yeah.
Child's play.
Alright, I feel more comfortable playing it now. Because say they oil this, we're now at 25. If they self-cut this, they have no more charges left on this, like either way.
We saw their cities, delicate as if woven from the morning mist.
Maybe they're just going for a 2-0, I don't know.
Post. Bang. Kaboom. Shit, how'd that go?
But this is looking okay. Obviously alumni are looking very scary. Now that's up at 5, but you know, we can deal with that.
My great-granddaughter will do great.
Here comes the fun stuff.
That's more than most.
Oh, 5 and 5. They can't deal with this.
To die by your side, a pleasure, a privilege, an honor.
Yeah, we kind of need to do this. They're not letting us out of this round. What we'll have to do is try and use She Who Knows as kind of our get out a jail card. And then hopefully we can carry over pretty big rat catcher-S.
Magic is a curse, a blessing, and progress.
Yeah. Sabbath. Bit of a mistake there. Could have hit the rat catcher-S, but it is what it is, I guess. Maybe we get out a card up. With our leader as well. Oh, we do. We do. Obviously, there's alumni to come. There's an alumni in hand, for example. But, you know, Shani's out. Obviously, they do have chapter of wizards, but I guess that is what it is. Yeah, that's better. A little bit late on this, but we'll get all the crones eventually. We get there in the end. So I think we want to go with this first. And there's a logic behind this. Alright, trust me, there is a logic here. The logic being, they'll want to spawn alumni off chapter. We want to be able to whisper S it straight away. And the sooner we play this, the better. And then, like, we can start playing Koshi and stuff afterwards and feel fine about it. But we need to have access to this straight away.
They do not fall! Why do they not fall?
And if they hold this, very happy, but I don't think they will. Weird choice again, that would have hit down, but I guess it is what it is. Gets up to Sabbath as well, which is super important for this. And there's no point removing this. Like, if they have a practice or anything like that, it's kind of fine. Koshi. That's alright.
We have each other's backs. That's more than
But I mean, let's just do this at least. Obviously this Arcaspore is looking very sad. Very, very sad. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. But yeah, as I said, the 3 players from the tournament will be at the time of this posting. Actually, they'll be there in the member videos section. So if you go on my channel, you'll be able to access them if you're a member. And yeah, I'll probably be back on Thursday. Also, drop by the Twitch. I'm streaming like all the time this week. So yeah, catch you there.